Welcome to week 9 of Opening Drive. This is the last week of the regular season. Once again, the rain keeping us indoors, so we're here in studio, but not to worry. We have a doozy of the game of the week. Rockbridge trips down the road to take on the Jefferson City Jaybirds. I'm Peter Terpstra.
And I'm Kamenev. Always good to see Mr. Jeff City, Peter Terpstra, sporting the QB purple.
Now, I don't want to get any flack from you on this, all right? You're wearing Jeff City red.
Well, I am. But on to Friday's game, as you said, 6-2 Jefferson City hosting 5-3 Rockbridge. Another tough game for Rockbridge, but hey, that's something they've gotten used to this season.
Rockbridge is 5-3 on the season, but the Bridge has played a tough schedule. Undefeated Hickman, Kansas City powerhouse Rockhurst, and St. Louis powerhouse DeSmet, just to name a few.
Every week we play a tough team, and you know, it's kind of just a regular thing. Every week we're preparing for a tough team. There's no really weak spot in our schedule. We're grinding every week.
And out of that tough schedule, there have been some ups and downs for RB.
We've had a lot of just one good halves, a bad one, then a bad and a good one. We just got to start putting two good halves together.
But the tough moments like the loss to Hickman are just an inspiration for the team.
I wouldn't say we were down. It's just motivation. Motivation for us to come out and play tougher, play harder, read our keys, work our technique, run great routes, get perfect balls, eyes to the catch. It's just, it helps us. It's momentum for us.
And to add more fuel to the fire, the Rockbridge players haven't forgotten last year's 31-14 loss to Jeff City.
Especially after last year, after the 35-something, I don't know, beat down really, but just need to come out and hopefully get it back for us.
It's just going to be a physical game. It might be a lot of trash talking, but hey, let the better team win.
Thanks, Common. This game between Jeff City and Rockbridge marks the end of a season, and it's also the marquee game that could shake up the seeds for the start of next week's district playoffs. Each team is in control of its own destiny, and this game could mean a rocky route to state or smoother sailing. Check it out.
Beat him with speed. Set the tone right now. Let's go.
If there's a theme for week 9, it's count your blessings. For the seniors at Jefferson City, you never know when the season might end. They're guaranteed only 2 more games.
The feel around practice has been, let's get to game time. We want to play. You know, it's exciting. It's the time of the year where you're lining up and you know the end is near.
Here's a look at the top seeds in the district right now for district playoffs next week. Francis Howell sits at top, Hickman at 2, but the 3rd spot is realistically up for grabs. If Jeff City wins Friday, they keep home field advantage first round with the 3 seed. If the Bridge wins, they steal the 3rd seed. But with a Bruin loss, depending on points, they could end up a 4, 5, or a 6 seed. But the J seniors know what's at stake.
I feel good. I feel like we got a lot of people leading. It's not just one person leading, not 2. There's like 5 or 6 on each side of the ball, so we're kind of comfortable out there while we're playing.
And to make things even more interesting, last time the Bruins played at Atkins Stadium, they won.
I remember it, and it hurt a lot of seniors then, and we all have that feeling, that taste in our mouth left, so we want to come back strong.
A district seed falls on Friday night.
Run, check. Pass, check. Score touchdowns, check. This week's Uncommon Performance features one player who can do it all on offense.
West Strand's Zane Jacoby was a perfect 5 for 5 through the air for 190 yards and 3 touchdowns. But this sophomore QB can run too. Jacoby ran the ball 8 times for 262 yards and this 58-yard rushing touchdown as West Strand walloped Slater 74-14.
Last week I felt pretty good about my picks. I knew I was going out on a limb picking the Jays to beat Rockhurst. But if you've been paying attention, I picked the Jays pretty often. I missed on 2 picks last week, only 2, not too bad. And this week there are a ton of toss-ups. Things are going to be crazy, but hey, whatever happens, happens. Here's Pete's picks.
I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never...
Hickman travels to Rockhurst. The Hawklets do not lose to mid-mo teams. You can call it an upset, but I don't think so. Helias beats Hannibal. Moberly and Mexico, this one is a mismatch. Spartans win. Marshall Owls went winless last season after Friday. They'll be 6-3. Southern Boone and Hallsville, sorry Eagles, Indians kick butt. Centralia versus Macon, not the powerhouse matchup it once was. Panthers win. Osage beats Warsaw in a cupcake matchup to end the regular season. Blair Oaks keeps its stride. They beat Eldon. I'm going back to Cali. California beats Versailles. SoCal and the Montgomery County Wildcats. Alex Kimino has a big game. NoCal, Northsiders beat Marionville. Salisbury and Paris, the Panthers have their quarterback back, and that means a big win. The Zane Jacoby Show, Westland and Fayette, Hornets, boom, roasted. How about the Dallas People's Show, Tipton wins big. And your Friday Night Fever game of the week, I'm picking the Jays over the Bruins.
And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
So in our game of the week, take it as you will, I'm picking my alma mater, Jefferson City, to beat Rockbridge at home. If you've been following us, you've noticed I haven't picked against the Jays yet this year.
No
I've
surprises
been
there.
bitten twice on that, but the home crowd makes a big difference in these games. Don't discount Rockbridge, though. They're a really good team, and this is a toss-up, Common.
Yeah, Peter, this game is the definition, as you just said, a toss-up. A big loss for Jeff City will be Joey Burkett, a Mizzou commit at linebacker. But, you know, Lee Corso likes to wear the mascot head of the team he's picking. I'm wearing the colors of the team I'm picking. Jeff City Red, as you said earlier. The Jaybirds lost a tight one at home against Hickman, which I picked Hickman in that one, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't
forget.
see them losing to two Columbia teams at home in one season. So I'll take Jefferson City in a close one.
That's a good choice, Common. So that's going to do it for us for Opening Drive Week 9. Be sure to follow KOMU Sports on Twitter. Follow us personally on Twitter at Peter Terpstra.
And at Kamenechev. And like the Friday Night Fever Facebook page. And, of course, watch the highlights Friday night with Chris Trevino. And come next episode, we're talking playoffs. Yes, playoffs.
Playoffs?
Oh, yes, playoffs.
We'll see you then. Stick around, guys.